one of those tiny houses, and I couldn't live in it, but I'd like to build it and sell it, or at least rent it or something. Or someone said earlier, totally off my subject, but allow other people who need housing to live in them. So it's an awesome program. My name is Shannon Shepard. I'm a visual arts teacher at Betsy Lane High School in Floyd County. I actually know your mom, Chris. I don't know if you know me, but okay, awesome. And McGoffin County people, howdy. That's my roots. So nice to see you all. The title of my project is Revitalizing the Arts. And my question that kind of guided me is almost every year the same question: how in the world am I going to pay for art supplies for my students? And so this time the question is how to provide craft materials for my visual arts students. I've been teaching this is my 25th year, and over the years, I've seen a decline in crafts. And so, you go to festivals and fairs and you see crafts sometimes, or you see baskets, and you hardly ever see leather crafts unless you go to Bull Creek Flea Market. But crafts have declined in my own classroom, mainly because of money, getting the materials, but also kids. I guess I focus more on the art elements, and you art teachers know what I'm talking about, the elements and the principles of design. So in deciding what to write a grant on, I thought, well, let's go back old school and hit some crafts maybe that we haven't done in a while or many years. And I have students, and you all, when you go back, boy, this noise is so disrupting. When you all go back today or tomorrow, ask your students if they feel comfortable building anything with their hands. Most of mine say no. They're real comfortable holding the phone and the iPad, but when it comes to actually putting together something, they have a really difficult time. I don't think it's that they have a hard time. I think that they have a mental block. And so that's why I did this project. When I was looking for crafts, ideas, I tried to think of things or find things that kids just don't do anymore. And basket weaving is something that some kids probably get to do in different areas. Leather working, and that one I kind of adventured on myself this past summer, and I cobbled something up all to pieces. And the other one that I chose was rug weaving. And yeah, you can buy these little kits at Walmart and all that stuff, but to make a rug 3 foot by 5 foot, or even 3 by 3, is something they hardly ever get a chance to do. So that was the 3 crafts that I want to do this year in my overall project. I also wanted something that they could use later on in life, possibly. I'm real big in, and these guys that were here just then, I guarantee those skills they're learning building those houses, they'll use later on. And these, the baskets, the rug making, the leather crafts, well, they may not necessarily make a living out of it, but they could probably sell that later on or develop it and maybe even open up a shop or something. I don't know about y'all, but my hands are numb. Just cold. But it could be worse. So so I haven't really implemented this yet. I've ordered materials. I'm beginning, I'm going to do this with my Art 1 classes. I've told them, hey, I'm going up here to Pikeville today to talk about what we're going to be doing. You're going to be getting materials. And it's sort of like Christmas. You're expecting something under the tree, or you see this package. So I'm looking forward to these crafts coming in and having the boxes sitting around, because kids are so nosy, just like me. And they want to know, what is it? And a lot of times there's pictures. So they're going to be excited when they see what they are, because I've let a couple of them know, but not all of them. And then when we start these crafts, we're going to, I hope to build interest by showing them real products that people have made in our area, and examples online, of course, and hopefully meet some crafts people, because they're all around us. Sometimes we forget about them. But I know there's a guy at Knott County, there's a guy down in Prestonsburg, so I hope to pull these people in those areas. Okay, so obviously I'm going to have to do some prep, and that's all right. All of us that are teachers, we prep. We have to. If you're going to stay on top of it, if you don't, you're under it. So what I foresee, research. I forgot to mention something too. Part of the reason we're doing this is for the hands-on part, which you obviously get, but the engaging activity. Oh, my kids love to draw. They get tired of drawing, like I do too, I guess. But the engaging activity where they're going to be using their hands to actually physically make something that is a three-dimensional object they can take home, they can use, they can give away. And then there's some cognitive skills there. They're going to have to process how to build this or how to make this. And a lot of times we forget about those. So I foresee us researching some, and that's where some artists and the examples and them too. Some of them, are, the 2 or 3 that I've already told her, they've come back and said, are we going to make a willow tree basket or these kind of, I said, no, we're going to do underwater basket weaving. And they have no, are we getting underwater? No, you just soak the materials underwater. But, and so we're going to be sharing with each other and the ideas. So going to help collaborating. The really awesome part about this, my high school art teacher, we did baskets in high school. And, if you can't figure it out, your neighbor might. And they're going to show you how to do it. And that's what's so awesome. It's collaborating. Of course, we'll be questioning. They'll be questioning. We'll be tweaking. When we mess up, we'll go back and fix. Imagining. We'll be growing in confidence. I don't know how long I have, so I could talk all day. How will I measure their outcomes? Well, product, of course. It's always a nice thing to have if you have it or you don't have it. I also do some formative and summative assessments. So it sounds so horrible. Basically, if they learn a technique and they can tell me how they did it or show me how they did it, or if they can repeat how they did it, and I'm going to observe them on some of those. And then I hope to have and we're going to have a product display of each of their products. So, and then I want to throw this out. By providing positive, hands-on, engaging activities, we will create skilled, self-motivated craftsmen. I hope that's what we do. I want to leave you with this before questions. And Bill Hewlett of Hewlett-Packard said this, creativity is an area in which younger people have a tremendous advantage since they have an enduring habit of always questioning past wisdom and authority. We hate that sometimes, but our kids are always questioning us, and we should cabbage on that if we can, I guess. And I really look forward to doing the crafts thing with them, even though I dread it like a hog bite, in the sense that it's just going to be hands-on and water and nasty and messy with the basket, but it's going to go fine. Do I have any questions or comments or throwbacks? Cool beans. Have a good day.
Thank you.